It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams on Monday night.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards. And most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 41. Taken in by Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Getting the fullback involved here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one, headed for the sideline. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Stafford to throw. Finds his target, Allen. And this one does not go far. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead with Williams. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by Chop Robinson. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
First and 10 from the 41. Going play action, Tagovailoa. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running back sent in motion. Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Tagovailoa on first down. Buying some time left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again, following the sack. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running back sent in motion left. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two on third downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 29. Able to find Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Tua. Has a man, it's Achane. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Tagovailoa on first down. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Waddle now in motion right. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Dolphins facing a 3rd and 6. Tua now from the gun. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Stafford now against a blitz. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now Stafford again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock Barton, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Smith on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He'll get this to Cobb. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. David Long getting the spot that time.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give your quarterback a chance.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. He gets this one in Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Second and 8. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his man, Waddle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. This finds Smith. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A 28-yard gain.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Hauled in by Waddle. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He's back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Going for it, it's Williams. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams losing by 7. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. McCarty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. A-Chain on the inside give. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. A-Chain again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A lot of pressure on this kid for Jason Sanders. This is a 39-yarder. That one is good! And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it! So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.